going to be doing a quick overview for the town app Naughty Pride. Naughty Pride is an app that I created in Adobe XD, and this app is for all residents of the town and potentially visitors as well who would like to, know what's going on, submit service requests, pay their bills, contact, and many other things. And so just to go over the homepage up here, we have a search box. You can search for anything. You can view previous searches, or you can clear your search history. You can also see what's going on in the day-to-day. You can look at events. You can also favorite events. So by clicking here, you can just decide whether or not you want to favorite it, and it'll show up on your profile. Another cool thing is you can go month by month and see what events are coming up. Another feature on the homepage is the local news. I can click here and I can look at all the local news stories. The stuff, from the past 24 hours is obviously going to appear first and go down the older it gets. So say I want to click on the top story, I can click right here, I can view the timestamp, and I can read the article directly in the app. Alright, moving on to the weather page. Right here you can see the weekly forecast. You can see the highs, lows, sunset, sunrise, all of that sort of information. Alright, and then moving on to our services icon right here, you can do multiple different things. One of them is a service request. So if I click on service requests, there's lots of different types of service requests that a potential resident would have. So say I drove on the road and I drove over a pothole and I'm not happy. I can click here. It'll automatically select that since I already chose what type of request it was. I can click here and I'm going to type and describe my request. When I'm done, it'll come up with my name, especially if I already have an account. This information will autofill itself. You just submit the form right then and there. It's really cool. And then you can look for responses in your email. So moving on to taxes and billing. So this is probably my favorite feature of the app because this is what I found to be most difficult from the website. So how would you like to search? I'm just going to click on name, type in my search criteria, search it out. Right here, you'll see that I have all my bills right here. So I can see my car, I can see my house, all those different things. So say, this one I have $230.54. That's my outstanding balance. I need to pay it. I'm going to click here to pay. Right here I can see my billing statement. It'll autofill this information again if you have an account. And then you can just submit the payment here. Very cool, right? You could also screenshot here, and you can save the confirmation code if you're interested. Alright, moving on. Now let's look at jobs and employment. So jobs and employment is another subsection of the app. In services, you can view jobs that were posted that are local to the town. You can also save the job, just like that. You can fill out an application. Now the application will have to be filled out outside of the app. A lot of times these jobs are posted on, services like Indeed or LinkedIn, and you could just apply from there. But, I think it's nice to have an overview of what the job is and see if you're interested. Alright, you can also search jobs by category. Moving on to trash and recycle, which is probably one of my other favorite features about this app, is it will remember your, not your address, but your street name, and you can submit that there. And then in green, you can see the little recycling icon and then the trash icon, and based on the day of the week, it'll show you whether or not you're going to take out your recycle or your trash or both. I think this is super useful, especially, planning in advance and people forgetting and then just having, trash piled up for weeks. It sucks. So that's a really cool feature that I implemented. And then you can also contact emergency services here. You can do so as well in the contact us page, but say I just wanted to do it from services. You can click here, you can view it on map, look at the phone number, call, or chat with 911. I plan to implement a chat with 911 feature directly in the app because I think chat with 911 is definitely an underrated thing, especially if you're in an emergency situation and you need to contact somebody but you need to be quiet. So I think that's a really good feature as well. Alright, going back to services, that's pretty much all we have for the services page. Moving on to activities. So here we have the different activities and categories. Say I want to look at restaurants. I could look at restaurants in my town. I can filter them by, cost, location, proximity to me, whatever it is. If I want to view a restaurant, I can click on the restaurant here, can view it on a map, visit the website, or I can call them. Can also see their address. I can look at, this is more for COVID, but not so much anymore, but you could see, dine-in, curbside, no contact delivery, that's cool. You can also call, see the phone number, visit the menu, and then you can also just view their hours really quickly. You can also favorite the restaurant here. All right, going back here, can also look at parks and trails. Parks and trails, Naugatuck actually has a lot of really nice hiking. I mean, anywhere in New England, the hiking is awesome. So, say I want to look at Toby's Rock Mountain, I can view it on a map, I can open it in the map, and it also provides some nice information like the length, how long it will take you, and the difficulty. All right, moving on to the Contact Us page. So I have a bunch of different little icons here, and the reason why I didn't use actual images is because there's a lot of different things, a lot of different businesses, people, whatever that you need to contact. There's a lot of information here, so I thought it would be way more simple to just quickly, have the icons. So say I want to contact animal control, I can click right here, I can view all this information, I can see their address, get directions, can call, and then I can also view their hours, similar to the restaurant page. All right, let's go over to the final section of the app, which I do want to mention that you can visit this My Account page by clicking here at any time. But you can also go down here and click it. So you can see security, so you can reset or view your password. So this is just an example password. I can type in my new password and save the changes. Another cool thing I can have here is my payment information. Say I use this app regularly to pay my taxes. I can save the payment information and I can view it, and I'll also have the ability to delete that information. You can also edit your personal information here, all the different things. And then finally, you can view your favorites. This is another really cool thing, especially, if you want to remember, hey, I really want to try this restaurant. You can just favorite it and it'll show up here on your profile. We get a Parks and Trails events. This would be your jobs, local businesses, and then shopping and entertainment. So you can also unfavorite things here, and you can view their page in the same way that you'd view it on the restaurant's page. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Feel free to check out the link in the description to navigate my prototype yourself. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed my prototype. Thank you.